I have a collective reading here that feels like prior to now, in situations that maybe made you feel a little bit like dysregulated, you would try to like be quick to react and like rip a band-aid off, or avoid something altogether, and that didn't prove as sustainable for you. And it felt like, whatever it was that maybe you preemptively reacted to, and responded to without like spending much time to really pause and reflect and think about it, or you avoided, it just kept, every time you felt like you were on a path of like things are working out, things are stable, that choice that you made previously came back up to rear its ugly head, and it got in the way. It created obstacles and instability. So you had to keep it felt like keep starting over completely to, address it. And you kept being given opportunities to close the cycle out. But because I think it it stressed you out, it made you anxious, you kind of played out the same behaviors and habits that you had previously, so then the cycle perpetuated. Now it feels like you're really pausing to evaluate things and reflect, instead of ripping off the band-aid. You're really spending time to nurse any wound, nurture things adequately, and not cut corners and skip steps. Because before, I think it felt like you were in a rush, and now it's like, okay, there is no rush, and you do have all the tools available to you right now that you need right now. So it's not going to hurt you to pause and really utilize them to their fullest potential, and understand what it is that is here for you, serving you, that you can utilize. Because I think prior you were kind of in a rush to get somewhere with no clue where exactly you were trying to go, and I guess reflection on why you're in such a rush. And now I think you're really breaking down the reasoning, why you were in such a rush, where you were trying to go. And now you can be kind of honor your path and your timing here, and really spend time on what it is that you want to invest in, even if it's not gonna be quick to move through. Now you're really moving through things instead of jumping over them, so you don't have to revisit them, really. Now you're creating more sustainable foundations, more sustainable growth, and you're tapping into the abundance that is available to you right here, instead of feeling like you have to wait. So there are some things I think you're finding more peace with taking your time, and if it takes more time to yield physical results, I think you're okay with it, because you're really embracing maybe the energetic, emotional, mental results that you're kind of getting immediately by being present, and really just being diligent, and really going through the motions slowly, and it's helping you kind of find more direction about where you're going and why you're going there, because you're taking the time to pause and reflect and go slow. It's slow living. I'm visualizing someone in Europe, and versus being in New York. It's you were in New York, and now you're going to a small village in Europe, and you're embracing small living. For some of you, maybe that's your dream, but you're really realizing you can stretch your time out more, in a way, by spending more time with yourself, and more time really being present with whatever it is that you're doing. And it proves to be more fulfilling in the end, because you didn't rush through the process, which of course brings greater results. So I love this for you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep really just going slow. I think it's really working for you.